Folks, Sammy here. I know my tank is cloudy, but it's only become cloudy since I just dropped the medication in. My fish have a thing called red gill, and it's a social disease. My fish have a social disease, but it can be caused by introducing new things to the tank, not cleaning the water enough, um, not cleaning the filters enough, etc., etc. I pulled the parents out of the 75-gallon tank and I've treated them, but I had to pull these guys out because each tablet is only good for 5 gallons of water, and this tank here holds 10 gallons of water, and it makes your water really cloudy and murky. A lot of the fluffies that you see, the floaties that you see is because I just fed them flake food, and I've got their medication in that net. This is a really old tank. I don't use it anymore because it's all scratched. But that net right there is holding 2 tablets. And considering they charge you like $35 for what, 15 tablets, I wasn't going to try to treat an entire 75-gallon tank when you got to do it for 3 days. I don't have that kind of money. So I dropped everybody into this old 10-gallon tank. Now, an hour ago, the water was clear. But between the food and the tablets, it's going to get a little bit cloudy. But as you can see, if you look at their gills, it looks like all their gills have been cut. We'll get in close to show you. Just so you know, if this happens to your fish right there, see that? The gill cover is still there, but it's curling. And you can see some red that's coming here. Now, there's another one. Now, if you see red streaks in their tail as well, it's basically a really aggressive form of like ick. Now, ick is little white dots that you get all over your fish, right? But it's just a community. You can see. Now, this one here is starting to get it. You can see that the gill is getting red and it's starting to curl. This one has already curled. Now, folks, if this happens to you, get a product called LifeGuard. Okay, you can do it in the tablet form. Get that immediately. This will wipe your tank out in no time. I promise. It has not, as bad as it looks, it's still treatable right now, right? But if this happens to you, get your medication for your fish immediately, or it will wipe out your entire tank. Now, I pride myself in being able to breed fantail goldfish. I raised all these babies. These are the ones, if you look back in my video, where they were no bigger than eyelashes. So I work really hard to keep these little fellas alive. We got boys and girls. That's a girl. That's a girl. The fat ones, the really rounder girls, the ones that are a little more narrow, are boys. So don't judge me on the tank. I cleaned this like brand new. Filled it up brand new this morning. This is just from the flake food. I use this food right here. And now it claims cleaner and clearer water. Well, I don't know. But that could be just because there's 11 fish in a 10-gallon tank. They'll only be in here for about 3 days while I treat them, and they're going back into the 75-gallon tank. So I'll show you that tomorrow. But if this happens to your fish, treat them immediately, because it'll wipe out your entire aquarium. It can wipe it out in about 2-3 days. It's some kind of bacterial infection. Like I say, it could be for anything that you put new into your tank. Boil it. If it's a new ornament, boil it. Stick it in boiling water. If the color comes off, it's not safe for your tank. Plants, the same thing. Boiling water. Dip your plants, your plastic plants, boiling water. Your gravel, same thing. Put it in a pan and boil it. Alright, you don't have to boil it a long time, but you just want to make sure that anything that's on them, any coloring, if the coloring doesn't stay, it will cause this. I made the mistake, I think, of putting in a rock that wasn't sterilized first. You need to sterilize everything before you put your fish in with new products, or new products in with your fish, because it can cause this to happen. So, if you see this kind of thing happening with their gills, or red streaks in their fins, if you see little white dots, or if your fish is swimming where his tail is just like frozen, or his fin doesn't want to move, that's fin lock, this product, LifeGuard, will help you. It's a multi-purpose antibacterial antibiotic, and it comes in tablet form. You just stick it in the net and let it dissolve so that they don't actually eat it. I like to put it just over the air stone, so then as it dissolves, it just gets dispersed evenly. But your water will get cloudy like this. All right, well, that's all I got for you today. Hammy saving fish, hopefully. Keep my fingers crossed. And y'all have a great weekend, and I'll show you the tank tomorrow. I'll show you this one, and I'll show you the 75-gallon, because the parents are going back in the 75-gallon. I treated them already. They've been in treatment for about 2 days, but they're huge. And I didn't think that there was a problem with the little ones. I didn't see anything on their fins. And then I noticed their gills. But because I've been laid up with the goobered up shoulder, I was negligent in checking on them every day. I still walked by and fed them, but sometimes you just feel like a bad mom. So, oh my God, something's going on. I didn't even notice. Well, now I've noticed. So I thought I was looking for red veins. That's all I was looking for. I didn't even notice their gills. And shame on me. So anyways, they're being treated. And the stuff is not cheap. It's about $25, and I think you get like 15 to 20 tablets. But you need 1 tablet for every every 5 gallons of water. And it was just easier to put them in this old tank, brand new today, like brand new water, everything today, than to try to treat an entire tank. So I drained that whole tank, scrubbed it down, sterilizing everything. When I put all the fish back in, there will be absolutely no decorations in it. Not until I'm sure that they're okay. So I'm going to have to boil everything. Plus it makes it easier to clean any of the poop and stuff off the bottom, or any leftover food with the fish vacuum. Just go along and it just sucks everything up off the bottom. So if you see this, pay attention. All right. Well, I hope you all have a good night. Don't worry, they're okay. They're doing much better. Today they was kind of sluggish and floaty, and now you can see they're swimming around. They're much more animated. They're happier. They're feeling better. So, all right, thanks for watching. We'll talk to you later. Okay, keep your moonshine on. Always stay positive. Do what you can. Do the best that you can with what you got every single day. All right, bye now.